Haha! Hello. You might have noticed something a little bit different here. Yeah. I I'm working on a VTuber. This is a very rough first draft doodle of just some really basic blinking and mouth open and closing, but this is where I'm at the moment. I literally threw this together in like 15 minutes, and I'll show you the program I'm using because that's important. Obviously, there's a really good program that's on itch.io called, what's it called? Veadotube. It's spelled Veadotube Mini. It's available on itch.io. It's created by an Olmiwi. And yeah, as you can see, when I hover over things, you can see the mic. I might have to tinker with the mic settings a little bit. But yeah, you've got all like these open clouds, open mouth, closed mouth blinking image. And you can basically just swap these images out as you feel. And there's also hotkeys. And you can do stuff like weird motion stuff. So at the moment I've got it so it just bobs up and down. Just see if anyone's in the chat. Hello. Right, yeah, okay, just testing things. Just making sure everything works. Yeah, so you can change the motion. So like when I'm not moving, you can make it sort of wave back and forth a little bit. You can make me shake. Shaky, shake. Make you really shake. I quite like it just being static though. You can also sort of make it bounce up and down. And then you can also do that for the open mouth, so... That's quite good. I quite like that. I'll bring this down a wee bit. So weird, I was just thinking about you. Thanks, JD Pie. Also, welcome to the stream. Welcome. So yeah, this is a very first draft of this little what they call a PNGTuber, because it's basically just a bunch of images. I was browsing jobs on Upwork, and they all sound like jobs for animated AF. I mean, you can send them my way if you want. I'll have a look. I don't know, but yeah. So yeah, this is going to be a little bit meta because I'm going to be working on this VTuber right here while it's in the corner. While I'm in the corner, me or it, Gagakun, whatever. But yeah, this is very weird. It looks like I'm cropping off a little bit sometimes when I bob up and down. Might have to adjust that slightly, but I am technically redrawing this. This was literally just a doodle. But yeah, let's. I'll find my tablet pen. I'm not sure where I put it. It's around here somewhere. I've got a few ideas for this as well because in this program you can put like different states, and then you can put those states on hotkeys. There it is. Found it. What I plan to do is try and make it so I've got a few different ones, including for when cherry tea. Wow, this is. I think the only thing I don't like about it is the mouth just kind of stays open, whereas I would rather it. It's like I have to space out my words for it to look good, if that makes sense. There might be a way to retime that. Let's have a look. Make it so it's a bit more. Is it the microphone delay sensitivity? I'm still tinkering with this. Oh wow, no, complete opposite way. Oh, that's a little bit better, I think. Maybe it could be a little bit higher. So obviously if I hover over here, you can see all the options. So I've got to make sure not to do that when I'm doing like a game stream or something. Oh no, that's not quite good enough. I think about there seems right. Maybe. Many clients are wanting things like 2D character design, animations, etc. Yeah, that's true. Wow, that looked Even though this is just a really quick doodle, I'm already in love with it. Like, I love how it works. So yeah, I've been tinkering around. I've got these elements that were drawn in Illustrator from this picture here. This is the first time I drew a character like this from 2 years ago now. And I'm going to basically draw what I've just drawn, but better. And I want to do a different pose, because those arms just being up like that doesn't really make a lot of sense. So I'm going to try and come up with something better, what will look good. And then what I'll do is I'll swap the PNGs on the fly in the corner, and I will update in real time, I guess. Yeah, we'll see what works. This, currently it's all kind of up in the air. I just want it to look like this, but talking, I guess. It's a shame I can't control when it blinks. It just blinks randomly. I think if you wanted to do stuff like proper blinking, like tracking your face, that's like an actual VTuber, which is... What exactly is he? A bee? I figured people would think he's a bee. Nah, he's just a bloke. It's not really anything in particular. It's just a design, like the head of this character is something I've been drawing for well over 20 years. And then 2 years ago I gave him a body, which is kind of bee-like, I suppose, because of the stripes. I just thought the stripes complemented the design a bit, I guess. But yeah, he's not a bee. He's just a guy. He is a guy. Dandy guy in space. I don't know. Right, so I've got two heads. You can't really see the difference, but they are ever so slightly different. I'm going to do some layering. Let's actually get started on this thing. Figure out what we want to do. Yeah. So I'm just going to basically redraw what I've just did, but do it a bit better. Oh, that is way too thick. Let's just bring that down to like 20, I guess. Yeah, I'll probably do. Bum, 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 bum. But yeah, I've even got an idea of what to do for when Cherry T speaks, because obviously if Cherry T's in the room and she speaks, it's going to come out of Gagakun mouth. Does he have a name? Gagakun. That's his current name anyway, Gagakun. But I might change it. In fact, he's pretty much just my avatar at this point, so yeah, I don't like these eyes as much as what I had. Yeah, Gagakun, because my old username before Animated AF was Gagaman, and I guess he could be called Gagaman, but I don't really want to use that name anymore, because I think most people just think it sounds like Lady Gaga, which is not what it is. That would be so cool having Cherry's one, yeah? Oh, what, like, having a different avatar coming when she speaks. I mean, I could try that, but the idea I've got is when she speaks, Gagakun will sort of like look behind him and there'll be like a little speech bubble or something. How dare Lady Gaga steal your brand? Yeah, she did, because I was using Gagaman years before she came around, so ha! Yeah, yeah. Alright, okay, well, eyes, one. I'm just going to see what... I'm just going to tinker around, and we will update this on the fly, like in the VTuber program. We'll see what works. But I'm already quite happy with what I have there, despite it being like a very quick doodle. We'll just... I don't really like these eyes as much as what I had actually, but we'll tinker, I guess, after the fact. Sounds like Fancy Star Online or something. I want it to be so he's like glancing up in the corner. This is the kind of thing that I'll probably just update over time. And the good thing about the different states I can do as well is I could even like do different costumes and stuff. So like when it's Christmas, I could do like a little Christmas costume, and that's what I want to do with this. I want to make it versatile, so I can do all kinds of different stuff with it. But we'll see how it goes. This doesn't mean I'll never be on webcam. I do still want to do webcam stuff sometimes, but when I don't want to be on webcam, or when I just can't be bothered to set it up, this will be easier and looks cool too. I was on Asher 4's stream last night. He's got a proper Veadotube that actually blinks and moves its head and everything, and he was telling me about some of the ways you can easily just put together one of these without much experience. Yeah, as long as you can draw, it's not complicated. I can't be bothered with webcam sometimes. Yeah, big time. In some ways I prefer the old doodle, which is annoying because it was all on one layer and I didn't really put much thought into it, but yeah, we'll start with that, I guess. I can tinker. This is going to be a very unusual art stream because I am just going to be experimenting more than anything. I'm trying this out for the first time, I guess. Yeah, these eyes look a bit herpy-derp. They don't look quite right. But yeah, I'll probably experiment with the. Yeah, I really don't like these pupils. I don't know what it is. Maybe I should draw them on the eyes layer instead. Then I won't be able to move them around as much, but I've got an idea. I'll protect the alpha. Got to do the stripes on his body yet as well. Let's try this. We just draw them in the thing. Maybe even just like that. That looks weird. I don't know about that. Not sure. I think I liked what I had before, actually. Yeah, no. Yeah, I think that works better. Just need to improve the pupils. As soon as I start trying to draw it like properly, it somehow doesn't look as good as the quick doodle. Maybe I should just focus on quick doodles and go from there. But we'll go with that for now. I think that's a good start. Let me know if this music's too loud, by the way. Yeah, I should think it's probably about right. Or too quiet? I'm still not sure about my comment emotes. I've redrawn them like 3 times now. Yeah, I know what you mean. Oh, I just noticed it. Of course, the chat is over the top of me as well, so I have to take that into account because I do want to keep the chat down there. Yeah, this is going to be really interesting to see how this all works. Alright, let's put the stripes on. The thing I've got to be careful with as well is my character's body is the same exact colour as the background of my layout, so I've got to make sure it's not cutting off too much. As I say, I'll plop these PNGs into the program. It's basically like a Unity engine game app, basically, that runs this thing. But yeah, I'll plop a link into the chat in a sec for where this came from. I should do that really. Yeah, I'll do that now, so you know what it is. Because it's kind of hard to pronounce. It's like Veadotube. Veado. Ah, there it is. Veadotube Mini. Yeah, I'll link to it. The example one they give you is like this crazy deer, screaming deer thing. Boink. Right, so that's the app I'm using. There are other ways to do this kind of thing, but this seems like the simplest. I literally just chuck these PNGs in and jobs are done, and so easy. And then when you put it into OBS, you just put transparency on for the game thing. Oh, I need to figure out his arms now. I'm not quite sure what kind of pose I want, because I don't really like the pose I got right now. It's dumb. It was literally the first thing that came to mind. We'll come up with something better. Try and take in those borders into account, maybe have it so it's kind of leaning on them. Maybe like... Oh, remind me to do the... I keep saying it, but I need to do that QI klaxon notification anytime I say something like that. That needs to happen. I don't recognise this song. I assume it's from like Skies of Arcadia or something. This is like another Dreamcast chill list I found on YouTube's. Yeah, sounds good to me. Cool. My bunny heart one, my husband reckons looks like she has big boobs. Wow, if those are boobs, they're very swollen. They're very swollen boobs. They're just holding a big pair of very pink boobs. Alright, well, we'll start with this. As I say, I'm just going to experiment today, see what works. I think it would be cool if it was just kind of leaning, relaxing. I wonder how many of these songs I'm actually going to recognise. Well, I know this one. This is Sonic Adventure again. And then I'll put some hands in. Oops. As I say, this is literally just experimenting at this point. Maybe his mind is just dirty. Yeah, it's probably that. I mean, I could probably see where he's coming from if they were the same colour as the dog, but they're not. Maybe it just needs less of a line in the middle, perhaps? Maybe that might help with the whole... It's a heart, so maybe just there. It's like he's just chillaxing in the corner. We'll see if this works at all. I feel like this arm is maybe reaching out too far, perhaps? One up there. And then, yeah, there's a lot of Sonic Adventure on this playlist. I mean, not surprising. It's fine by me. Hey there! Ooh, an animated AF. Yep. Oh, excuse me. Hey there, Chris Media Lab. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm having a go at a PNGTuber. This one in the corner is the first doodle draft, and his pose is kind of awkward, so I'm redrawing it at the moment. A couple of the assets are done in Illustrator, the hair and the... I don't really like the shape of his body now. I feel like it doesn't really work now that the arms are there. Let's have a look at the drawing again. I need to try and get the silhouette a bit better, I think. Yeah, maybe we should rub out some elements. Maybe bring it more this way. Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo those stripes, I think, because I need to change the shape a bit. Okay, that's 2 votes for yes. I reckon you don't need to change much for that to not look that way. All you'd have to do is just not have as deep of a middle line, I guess. That's the only thing you'd have to do to make that work. Otherwise, it's fine, in my opinion. I'd say you don't need to change it at all. Puppy with massive bazongas, it's fine. If that's what you want. Oh, it's obviously not what you want, because you wouldn't be asking otherwise. Yeah, let's redo the stripes. Arms back on. Oh, yeah, take that into account as well. These Veadotube programs are fascinating. Which one are you using? Hang on, it might still be on my pasteboard. So it's still my pasteboard, I'll just paste it right here. Because the name of it's kind of hard to pronounce. It's like Veadotube Mini. This is what I'm using. It's really good. I'll show you in more detail in a bit once I've done my first draft of this one. You literally just plonk in the PNGs and it just kind of does it for you. It's really good. It does most of the work for you. There's no like programming knowledge needed. Might even just have the one stripe. Maybe. Yeah, perhaps just the one stripe. Oh, we'll start with this. Then when we get to, we've got a head too. And this will be the mouth opening, I guess. My programming knowledge is 20 go to 10. Yeah. I love the possessed looking Bambi they have. Yeah, the example one is pretty fun on its own. I wouldn't be surprised if people just use that because it's fun. Right, so I have my second head. So duplicate arms. Kind of want to make it so the arms kind of come up a little bit as well. I don't know if that's going to be too much. Yeah, let's try it. And then they'll kind of have a bit more shoulder. We'll see. Duplicate the hands. Want to make it so there's a bit of movement in each thing. Ever boots.
Hello?
Yeah, I've obviously, like, at the moment, that's how this works, but I've got to work on the main pose and then I'll figure out stuff like that, because what I could do is when you speak, I could hold a button and then it won't move its mouth. Maybe that's the option.
Yeah.
I wonder if this could be done with a face cam border to make it reactive. I don't see why not, probably. I'm not sure about this program specifically, but...
Hi everyone.
Alright, so I'm going to duplicate this. This makes sense in my head. Eyes can pretty much stay the same, I guess. This will be when his mouth opens. Kind of want to make it so... Oh, no. So that's what I had. so it's a bit of a yeah.
Those vegan Maryland cookies don't taste that much different to like normal ones.
Yeah, oh, did you try them?
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Just
got them cheap, didn't you?
Well, they're 65p in Aldi at the moment.
Oh, that's good. Oh, cheaper then.
Yeah.
I presume.
I think, yeah, cheaper.
Everyone's saying hello. Let's see if this works. And then we've got one now.
Give them a go. That coming in?
Yeah. I'm not sure if I want to go with the pink mouth or
Make it a bit more muted.
maybe a bit much.
Looks a bit too pink at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, did you colour pick from the other from like?
I colour picked from like the tongue from
Oh,
this.
yes.
So yeah, I'll probably
Maybe like try making it a bit more muted, but also a bit redder as well.
Yeah,
You know, like
I think what I'll do is I'll actually put the tongue and
like an actual tongue.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think that could work.
Just putting it around the house, really.
Okay. Wow, there's a lot of Sonic Adventure on this playlist. Shouldn't be that surprised, I guess. A lot of these playlists for relaxing Dreamcast music just do all the Sonic Adventure stuff because there's a lot of it. I guess. We'll have to see if we can tweak this over time. Yeah, well, I'll do is like the tip layer. I'll grab this red, I suppose, just to have something. There's no such thing as too much Sonic Adventure. That is totally true, actually. That is completely true. Yeah, the idea I've got now is let's give it a bit more depth. Oops, I've accidentally put a bit of that colour on there, but not sure about that eyebrow bit yet, but we'll see how that looks. We'll see if it functions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this into Photoshop, make sure it's all good. Save in. Right. Yeah, I'm going to just take this into Photoshop, so there ain't going to be much going on the screen for a sec. I'm just going to render these two PNGs out, and then we will update the thing, which means we're going to lose our old doodly friend. Take this into Photoshop, and I'm just going to save the frames. So we've got save as PNG. This is, oh, I haven't done the blinking frame yet, so I shouldn't really update it yet, but I'll update the two I've got. But I won't update them in the animation yet because it'll mess it up. Head, arms, hands, body stays the same. Yeah, because otherwise it's going to be a mishmash. Mishmash mosh. This one here. It's going to keep, every time he blinks it's going to do weird stuff, so let's sort out the blinking first, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, I didn't really want to work on a full illustration today, to be honest. Just wanted to work on something a bit different. Right, so now we want blinking. We'll turn these off. We'll put face blink 01. Put that as a face. That. Let's just duplicate that. get rid of these eyes and the eyebrows. There we go. Let's do the blink. Make sure the blink works a bit better this time, because have you heard that some developers oh, yeah, some developers being people at Ubisoft. Yeah, I don't know. I saw something about that, but I'm not really that interested. If I'm honest. Basically, jealousy. Jealousy. I don't know why I sung that. We shall see what works. And the eyebrows will be a bit lower. Perhaps. Yeah, you've got a blinking frame. Not sure about that. We'll just get rid of that. Oh yeah, that reminds me, there's another thing I wanted to do with the maybe there's not enough towers in it for Ubisoft's liking. Oh yeah, I saw that image, yeah, where it's just got like 100 missions images all over the place. Alright, so now we want to duplicate that. Place link over to duplicate that. This will make sense in a moment. Yeah, I saw that. That was fun. Okay, there. Take that off. Yeah. Merge those together, and then we have our blink frames. But there's another little thing I want to add to this face before I move on. I'm still not happy with the eye shape, but we can change that later. I'm not even sure if this is going to pick up, but I'm going to put it in there anyway. I want to put a little yeah, bit of that, because I always like doing that with talking things in animation and stuff, so it's nice to have. People complaining about the first enemy you see destroying them. I took one look at the dude and gave him a very wide berth. Ow. Yeah, so yeah, let's put the little things in. Now we get this face. I want to paste it in, merge it in, so it's there. Yep, cool. Right, I'm going to take this back into Photoshop and we're going to update this boy. Hopefully, if anything looks off, I can obviously replace it. Doodly Awkward Arms Man is about to cease to exist, so soak him in while you can, or whatever. whatever you want to say about that. Right, I'm going to move this over here because it's blocking things. There we go. Right. Yeah, so I'm just going to leave this on the screen for the moment while I sort out the frames. He looks very cute, I think. It's quite cutesy. Also, I've just noticed there's a little tiny gap where his arms are, I think. Yeah, okay, nip that in the bud. Save as. This is eyes closed. Place. Cure. You don't need to see what I'm doing in Photoshop, I'm literally just tinkering layers. Oh, wait. Just realised that one's better. Arms 2 and hands 2. There we go. Now it's right. I've got head. And head 2 as well. Yeah, there we go. Almost forgot that. Ah, the arms 2 also doesn't have a little extra. There we go. Save as. That's it, that's what we wanted. Hopefully this will work out. I did do a little bit of this off stream, mainly the head and the body, just getting the Illustrator files ready for it. I'm not 100% sure on the mouth, when his mouth's closed yet either, but we can worry about that afterwards. Okay, right, now we need face 1. For some reason that's called face 1, it should be face 2. Yeah. Put it over there. In some ways I kind of like the doodle more, but we'll see how it looks. We'll see how it fares, and then we can just tweak it as we go along. Face 2, head 2, arms 2, hands 2. It all makes sense in my head. Right, time to update. Save that. I'll reopen it in here as well because. Oh, that's recognise that song. Right, I'm going to update this. I'm going to take this into cam focus so you can see it, and we're going to replace these PNGs. We'll see what looks better. So yeah, obviously that's going to happen. Right, let's change each image. So it works. There we go. Change image. Blinking eyes shut. Blinking eye mouth shut rather. I'm thinking that. Yeah, there we go. I think that looks alright. It looks okay. I think the shut mouth doesn't really work. It's a bit too different to the mouth open maybe. But it's not a bad start. It's also kind of cropping off a little bit, but that might just be... Let's see how it looks when it's here. Ah, okay, so he isn't quite lined up. Everything I look like looks like it was drawn in the early 80s. AI? What? Yeah, yeah, I think that looks okay. Maybe. I just don't... I like how the head is moving. Like the spikes on the heads are slightly moving, so it looks a bit more alive, and the eyebrows are moving a little bit as well. I also quite like the little speech bits coming out, but I kind of wish they could be more than one frame. But it looks okay. I think I need to redo that mouth though. It's too different to the open mouth and it's kind of jarring to look at. And I'm still not sure about the pose. You have to let me know what you think. But I think it looks okay. But there's more that could be done. More could be done. But this is quite an interesting thing to do. Did it say accepts GIFs? Maybe you could have a speech frame moving. That's true. Yeah, that is actually true. Let me double check that. I presume it does take GIFs, but I'll go back on the page and I'll see if it. I think it did say it supports GIFs, so that's an option. I mean, once I get the basic poses down, I want to get the everything else. Maybe the arms could be animated a bit. They are actually animated a tiny bit. They're sort of moving slightly. What if I turn off these? If I turn these off, you can sort of see the arm movement. It's ever so slight because I don't want it to be like over the top. Oh, I couldn't see because of chat. Yeah, there's a little bit of movement. Tiny bit of movement. I just kind of want him to look a bit more alive, I guess. Yeah, if I could put like a additional frame for the mouth open, that would be grand. Absolutely grand. I think that should be doable. I'll hide that away so I can see what I'm doing. Also, I'll put the bobbin back on again because I quite like the bobbin when speaking. The mouth motion. Is it this one? No, not this one. This one's shaking. That's weird. Yeah, that's the one. Just the slight hop up and down. I think that helps a little bit. Not sure about the pose. The pose could be changed at any time. It is literally just a separate layer of arms. I'm gonna start by changing that mouth. Is this playlist still playing? It seems to have stopped. Or it's just very quiet. What's going on here? Weird. This song just seems to be really quiet. I can't even hear it. It's basically silent. Apple tail, green. I'll skip to the next song. There we go. I was wondering where the audio was there. An outline might be cool. That's another thing I was considering. I'm trying to think what would be the best approach. Maybe like a drop shadow, just so you can see. I think I'll worry about that nearer once I've got these frames down how I want them. Oh god, I just zoomed in by accident on the browser. Yeah, let me find that page again. See if it does mention GIFs. Pretty sure it did, but let's just double check. So that'll be my phone. Oh yeah, GIF and animated PNGs are supported, along with the usual PNGs, JPEGs and bitmaps. Ah, sweet. Right, so now we know that GIFs are possible, for sure. Or a slight halo, as if it's a light shining behind. I think a drop shadow might work myself. Not a big fan of glows. I always think they look a wee bit tacky. It might not really suit the aesthetic of the channel, but I could try a drop shadow. But please don't listen to me and Chris. We are idiots. You're not idiots. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Any feedback is highly appreciated. I'm going to fix this mouth because I don't really like it. Don't like it. Oh, there's the old one. So face one is this one, isn't it? Yeah, it's mainly that mouth I don't like. I think I'm gonna redo that mouth. I'll have to redo it on both, but you'll see. See what works better. Maybe have it more. I also don't like this. I don't think this is necessary. More there. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure if the better idea. Maybe like that? Nah, not quite. I think it would work. Possibly. No, it definitely needs to be the full extent of the hide, doesn't it? Maybe something like this. I just want to check my Discord real quick. More Nvidia leaks. Oh boy, more. Kind of like how there was the one that supposedly leaked the specs for a Switch 2. Supposedly. As far as I know. Right, so let's just sort this mouth out. Also the eyes. Oh, the song keeps going, doesn't it? Nah. I don't think I like the shape of the eyes too much. It could come down a bit. Oops. Well, Nintendo have suddenly found themselves in competition from Valve. Well, yeah. Competition spec-wise, maybe not. Probably not competition audience-wise, I'm gonna say. Like, I don't think a lot of the people that buy a Switch are gonna be the same people that would buy a Steam Deck. Yeah, like families and casual players and children, like parents buying them for the children and stuff. I don't think they're going to be buying them Steam Deck. Steam Deck is a bit more complex and it's a bit more of a hardcore. It's definitely going to be for a more hardcore audience in general. Yeah, for tinkerers, people that like to tinker with things. I don't think Steam Deck's going to be chasing after the same market as the Switch. Yeah, PC nerds, definitely. Well, we'll see if this face is better. I'm gonna have to take the eyes from this one. This is where things are gonna get complicated. I'm gonna have to redo elements on multiple layers. There we go. How is that compared to that? This must be the same. Maybe I will also. Why does it keep turning into a rubber? Please stop doing that. Maybe I'll put more of these in. Maybe. That might help. Maybe? Yeah. We'll try that. I don't have to worry about the blink frames, they're pretty much the same. But yeah, if I can suss out the whole GIF, I'll do the GIF element as well. I don't know what you're talking about, hide Steam Deck pre-order. Exactly, yeah. Nice. How long do you reckon you're going to be waiting for your Steam Deck? Because I heard some people pre-ordered and they're going to be waiting till like the end of the year or very late into the year, like Q3, as they call it. Alright, I'm going to take this back into Photoshop. I should probably close Illustrator. I'm not actually using it right now. Hoping to get it by Christmas. Oh jeez, that's quite a ways off. They don't take all the money for it straight away, do they? They just take like a little deposit. So I suppose that's something. At least then you can sort of prepare the money, because it's quite a lot of money. Depending which one you got, but it's still quite a lot of money either way. Right, so I can Photoshop real quickly. Oh, I hope it's good. I'm sure you probably saw about the bundle for Ukraine that came out on itch.io, and I did actually see some people saying that you can use the itch.io launcher on the Steam Deck, which is brilliant. Like, you don't even have to install Windows. Like, any of the Linux-based games will just work, which is awesome. Because I literally have thousands of games now for itch.io. I actually use itch more than I use Steam now. I kind of prefer it, honestly. I got the 512 gig. Is that like the mid-range, or is that the high-end? I can't remember. I know there was like 3 versions, and one of them's got like a fancy screen and some exclusive skins or something. I don't know. Right, let's replace this frame. Oh yeah, of course. It's a shame the PNGs don't update in real time. That would be fun, because I've just replaced the PNGs. But let's swap those out real quick. There's just a black background here, but what I might do in future is just make a background here if I decide to not use a webcam at all. It's only because my webcam setup's not amazing, the lighting's poor. But there's a box in the corner that says index on it. Okay, what that means. I've just opened the wrong program. That's the one I want. Let's just swap these two. There we go, slightly different mouth, and then we'll swap out that one as well. Right, let's see how that looks. Oh, hang on. I just realised something. Oh yeah, one of the mouths. When I blink, the closed mouth is still the old one. I need to fix that. Yeah, I'll just do that real quick. Shall we just do that in here? Yeah, I just realised this needs to be different. Copy. Needs to be here, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that's the only thing I didn't change. Just got to take into account all this stuff at all times. Bit fiddly. Might actually bring the eyes down a wee bit as well. Like the blinking. I don't know, does the blinking look... Yeah, they could do with being a bit lower. That's what that sounded like. It just reminded me of that song, whatever that song's called. I can't stop looking at this thing animated, it's fun. Maybe a little bit... not as low, maybe there. This is going to get forever tinkered. This is going to be tinkered at all times. Did I... Oh, you know what I also didn't do? I didn't swap the heads and stuff. Ah! Yeah. Valve Index with Half-Life Alyx. Oh! Oh, I see! I see what you're talking about now. Yeah. Oh, you're getting a Steam VR headset. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I presume you'll be able to hook that up with the Steam Deck and play Steam. Because I know that the compatibility of Steam Deck games, the only ones they seem to be excluding are VR games, so I'm not really sure how that's going to work, but let's close that, reopen it. Yeah, I've got to keep track of all the different bits and bobs with this. Might even have to put them in a different layer. Yeah. Now we've got head 1, arms 1, hands 1. Yeah. Let's say that it's gonna get complicated quick, this is. Not sure the Steam Deck will power to 144 frames per second, 1440p screens. Yeah, probably not. Doubt it's that powerful. It's powerful, but I don't think it's that powerful. Oh wait. Let's do that here. Hopefully this will do the job. And there we've got this one, head 1, arms 1, hands 1. There we go. What I was supposed to do in the first place. Right. Let's swap those out again. Yeah, it'd be nice if it like updated live, but it doesn't, so because I just have to live with that. Just replace them each time. But at least it works. It works quite good actually. It was this one, wasn't it? Right, let's see if that is... Yeah, that's it. That's what we wanted. I think that's right. Right? I think so. Yeah. Pretty sure I've got that all right now. Let me just double check the files I have here. That'll be a good way of checking. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah. Right, so those 4 frames, as far as I'm concerned, they're good for now. I'm going to leave them like that for the time being. To be honest, that new Studio Mac Apple just announced looks awesome. I'm sure it does, but I also am sure it costs a lot of money. I've never owned anything Apple because I just can't afford that. I can't do that, I'm afraid. Can't justify it. I know you get what you pay for with that kind of stuff, and you definitely get what you pay for with Apple products, but yeah, not for me. £8,000? What? See, this is what I need. I need a hotkey for me shouting like that. So like a way out of my range. Way out of most people's range, I would think. Outside of the elite. People that make loads of money from doing art and stuff. I don't know. That's... yeah, that's way out of my league. Right, so I think I'm going to start experimenting with the idea of a different hotkey thing, because I want to do hotkey stuff. Yeah, let's have a look at the hotkey stuff on this actually. So you've got set hotkey, waiting for hotkey. Alright, so Z, I guess. And Z would be... where's the shaking one? That one. Yeah, okay. Is that it? Is that it? Ah. Okay, I think that worked. If I turn this back to normal, or back to... what one was it? No, not this one. No, it wasn't any of these ones, it was this one. So now if I press Z, no, Z, no. Oh, hotkey mode, enter on press. Ah, enter on press, leave on release. Oh, okay. Didn't work. Set hotkey, yeah. I'm just trying to see how this works at the moment, don't mind me. I want to see how you do the... yeah. So is that the hotkey? Enter on press. No, it's just on that now. That's really confusing. I'm not quite sure how that works. Not sure, not sure. Maybe that's what create states for. Yeah, state 2. State 1 Z. So let's remove the key. Ah, that's probably how you do it. And then set key Z. And I can put the crazy screaming one. Bah! Yeah, that one. Okay, so now when I go bah, bah, yeah, there we go. So now when I hold Z, it shakes. Bah, 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 bah. Yeah, okay, that's what I wanted. What I can tell, a PC to beat it would cost about 5,000, and 3,000 of that would be the two RTX 3090s. Blimey, even that's a lot. Whew. Yeah, so if I hold C now, ooh, yeah, I like that. And then I might actually put slightly different drawings with the shaking. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do a whole new pose. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna reopen. Right, before I do any of that, I'm gonna sort out these frames because like the layers because it's gonna get complicated otherwise. And what I can do is just go. Oh god, it's not what I want in there. Turn that off. Yeah, there we go. Face 01. Maybe. I was checking the Mac and could hear bah bah in the background. Bah. That's why, because I was testing this out. Bah. Oh boy. Let's I'm just layering at the moment, just sorting out layers. I don't know if this video is going to make sense as a hands, arms. Oh, that's Shenmue. Faux show. That's Max for you. Arms. Heads. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I'll do face 02. This will just make things easier for me when I have to be changing stuff. I'll even duplicate some layers so I'm not getting too confused. I'll duplicate that eyes layer. Wait, that's not it. Duplicate. You probably can't even see what I'm doing. It's all off screen like that, but yeah. So then we've got yeah, that just makes things a bit easier for me. Layering rise, you can probably just about see what I'm doing behind my character. Then you want face blink. You don't really need to do. You don't need layers for the blinking because they're just one layer. I guess I'll get rid of the old doodles. I guess they're just gonna go now. Bye bye. They're preserved in this video, I suppose. But they're gone now. Gone for good. Gone forever! I have no problem with Apple's phones and tablets, but the computers are legendary to the Lewis Rossman subs. I'm not a big fan of Apple's phones and that. Cherry T's got a iPad, and she seems to do really. It's quite cool because she's got the pencil for it as well, and she can do some pretty good drawings on that. So that's I've only dabbled with it a couple of times. I've borrowed it and done a couple of doodles on it, but I haven't really used it much. It's not technically mine, you know. But yeah. Let's save that. Right, yeah, so what I want to do is I'm going to go into Illustrator. So I'll change this to Illustrator and I'm going to do a new tinkered head because I want to actually have like a proper screaming face, I think, like that I could do when I hold Z. Haven't had an iPhone since what one? Oh, I didn't see that. Oh. It's the Illustrator popped up in front of the chat before I could read that. And I'm still waiting for it to load. There we go. Right. Right, so I've got this Illustrator file that's just like a bunch of jumbled up parts at the moment, and I'm just putting all the heads and stuff in there. It's just alright, I'll change it over. I'll change the program over. Traitor. iPhone 4, okay. I'm on my first iPhone. I've always had Android. Yeah, I've always had Android as well, to be honest. I always will want Illustrator. Yeah, so we just got all these cobbled together bits here. It's a bit crazy. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these and I'm going to make a new head. So just chuck it over here, I suppose. This is all very unorganised at the moment. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these. Hopefully it's not going to crop up the sides. Is this Shenmue or is this Soul Calibur? Sounds like Soul Calibur actually. Yeah, I think this is Soul Calibur. Yeah, it's definitely Soul Calibur. I remember it now. No, it's not doing it. Yeah, this was like, well, I guess it's a different version of it, but it's like the music that plays in like the gallery mode. I'm sure if it's better or worse than Google's. Yeah, fair point. They've both got their issues. Yeah? What do you think so far?
Oh,
that's
wow.
what I've got so far.
Oh, that's looking
also, if I hold Z now, and I've got to do a new pose for that.
Oh, that looks a lot better now.
Yeah,
Mouth does anyway.
Yeah, I think I've managed to get it sorted. Plus, you can use animated GIFs in this, so I'm going to experiment with that at some point and make it so the little thing that comes out actually animates and maybe has more than one frame. But for now, we're working with that. I just want to experiment with some of the other stuff you can do, like yeah, we'll see what works.
I've got some laundry going at the moment.
Okay, cool. Nice one.
I think I'll go downstairs and take a bit more of the C word.
The C word? What, Cuphead? Why is that censored? The C.
Because like it's just...
It doesn't mean it's a bad word. It doesn't mean it's a bad word. You are allowed to say Cuphead. Alright, let's see if this works. It's a bit weird.
Is my coping mechanism alright?
Yeah. Good way of putting it. You're still working on expert mode, aren't you?
I've got started on it, yeah.
Yeah, you're a few levels in, I think, aren't you?
Yeah.
Last time I saw.
Oh, and that one where I was trying to do the pacifist. You have to get pacifist on all levels to get that achievement.
All the run and gun levels.
Yeah.
Oof. That's really fun.
Oof. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Let's try this head.
I've taken a lot of like Solas in Cuphead though.
Solace, yeah. Yeah, a bit like I did with Balan Wonderworld over December when it was really stressful at work.
Yeah.
Kind of like that, I suppose, even though that game did have frustrating moments. I'm gonna put this head in.
Alright.
You can't actually see what I'm doing right now. It's not important, it's just plopping the thing in. And the animation layer off. Maybe I could just switch to Photoshop real quickly. Yeah, right. Let's put the new head in here. More object, please. Is it there? Yeah, there it is. Okay. I just got to make sure it fits within this. No. I'm trying to paint on it. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Yeah, see, it's a bit too. Let's come back like here. So it just about fits in. There'll be a new. Oh, there's a technical class is body 3 actually on that. Body 3. I don't know if it's going to work or not. So what's Cherry making us all for dinner? I'm starving. I don't know if she'll be able to post the food to you, I'm afraid. What about that? I'm not actually sure what she's making for dinner today. I'll have to ask her when she's done with Cuphead. So yeah, I'm going to make a completely new body and other things. And I'm going to have to do a second frame of the Illustrator things. Slightly different as well. Back to Illustrator. I have to keep reminding myself to change what I'm doing. There we go. Yeah, this should be interesting. Probably still better than my cooking even posted. If you say so. I think the problem I'm having with a lot of these relaxing playlists is a lot of the music's too sad. I don't want sad music, I just want relaxing, chill music. I don't want friggin' songs that will make me want to cry. Like this current one. Big Yorkshire pudding full of mashed gravy and lamb. That sounds good to me. Sounds very good to me. Oh yeah, I didn't rotate these in. Make sure it's about the same size. Rotation. Maybe they're not even the right size. It's ever so slightly different, so hopefully that will work. Visualize that. Hopefully this all works. Oh, this song's too sad. I can't. They're saying a bit more upbeat but also chill. I can think of some stuff if I need it. Maybe some MSR. When can I move in, Chris? Maybe the Yorkshire pudding. Do you like me some Yorkshire pudding? One of my faves. Is it this? Ah, yeah, I see why that's there. Oh. N, please. Oh. Okay. Close that. Oh, of course I closed the program, so it's just a void. Close that. Reopen that. Make sure it's on the screen so you can see it. Did you listen to the song Murray posted? I don't think I have yet. What, on the music section of one of the Discords? I'll have to have a look. Oh, are you talking about the Shane and Me stuff? Oh, I really need to hurry up and listen to that. I still haven't had a chance yet. The Shane and Me project. I'm really looking forward to seeing more of that. There's a whole new face, but not in there. Yeah, he's been talking about Shane and Me for years. I'm really looking forward to seeing it finally become a thing, and I'm willing to help wherever needed. Because, yeah, he's been talking about that thing for yonks. Nice to see it finally starting to take some form of shape. As I say, this is just doodling, experimentation. This might not really be exactly how I want it. Yeah, I need to hurry up and check that stuff out. So that's the first frame of that. Well, we've got to do the shut mouth as well. Ah, you know what though? I kind of want it to be. Yeah, I want this to be 2 frames for just the mouth being open. I think that would look great actually. Oh yeah. This. Yeah, I think like a GIF. This would be a good chance to experiment with a GIF as well. Yeah. Yeah, this needs to be a GIF, this one, I think, for it to work. I think this would be fun. Yeah, 2 frames animated GIF. And as for the mouth being shut, I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. I always find GIFs so annoying to make. Next to nothing can export direct to GIF. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, GIFs can be very fiddly. Especially trying to get transparent GIFs can be a pain in the bum. Right pain in the bum. Yeah, obviously I'm going to need different arms for this. I'll use those arms as a guide for now. There are transparent GIFs? Yeah! Transparent GIFs have existed as long as GIFs have, I think. Probably. Or almost as long. Hacky workaround as GIF doesn't officially support transparency. I suppose not, but like basically there's one colour that you can swap out for a transparency. Photoshop supports it natively, so I guess it is technically supported, but there is also such thing as animated PNGs, but I've never really messed with those, and I don't think my version of Photoshop supports those. So this has been a very, actually kind of dull playlist outside of the Sonic Adventure stuff. Wow, what rock have I been living under? The rock that doesn't have any animated GIFs in it, I guess. Any transparent animated GIFs in it, that rock. That specific rock that says on it, no transparent animated GIFs allowed. I don't know what that is. Oh, okay, yeah. Might be too much detail, I don't know. See, I could find chill Dreamcast music that is way better than this, easy, but not in a playlist. Maybe I should make my own one, because it would have stuff from Sega Rally 2 and Cosmic Smash. That's got some really good chill beats in it. Even Jet Set Radio has a couple of chill tunes. Chill, relaxing doesn't mean plinky plonky pianos exclusively, mate. Like, you can't beat 32-bit colour with an alpha channel. Right, so that's the first frame. And then I'm just going to do one that's really similar. We've got phase 4. And we've got phase 5. Which will be very similar. Phase 4. This is going to be a GIF. This one is actually going to be a GIF. I'm just not sure what I'm going to do about the mouth being shut yet. I'll worry about that when I get to it. I just want this to look really fun. I want to really... because I like doing limited frame animation anyway. So I like the idea of getting the most out of the limited frames that we have here. We have like 2 frames per... well, as I say, animated GIFs, so I can get away with more. And that's what we're going to try and do here And then I'm going to try and figure out some other stuff I want to do. These are sort of the big things. Either annoying piano or so ambient you fall asleep. Yeah, exactly. That's what this playlist is doing for me right now. Like, let me look at what's actually on it. I bet you there's no Sega Rally 2. That game's got so much chill stuff. Metropolis Street Racer as well. What the hell? There's so much chill stuff in that game that they just haven't done. Echo, Sonic Shuffle, Resident Evil. Yeah, none of that is what I consider when I think of this stuff. Metropolis Street Racer soundtrack. There we go. I can soon find something more chill than that straight away. Like, for example, maybe this one? Yeah, here we go. See, this is chill, this is relaxing, but it's not pianos. It's there we go. This is what I call chill. This kind of beat. This is Richard Jakes, Mr. Richard Jakes on Stream Beats has some great relaxing lo-fi playlists. Yeah, I'll have to have a look at those at some point. And it's TJ Davis, aka the singer from Sonic R. Metropolis Street Racer's soundtrack is basically Sonic R2 in some ways, in places. Boom cha, boom cha, boom cha. How is this not just Sonic R2, the soundtrack? Yeah, this is more like it. What I love about the Metropolis Street Racer soundtrack as well is how it's like each country in that game has like different radio stations, and there's basically like loads of different genres of music. So there's like country music, there's like a proper Will Smith rip-off sounding pop song, and it's brilliant. You can't not. It's kind of an underappreciated Sega soundtrack, if I have to say. I'll just let this playlist play and you'll see how eclectic and bizarre and like the variety that Richard Jakes had to do for this game. It's like, oh, can you just do like every genre please? And they're like, yeah, alright, I'll try. I'll make a Poundland version of Will Smith. There's definitely you need to hear the Poundland Will Smith. It's amazing. So this is so much better than that playlist already. I think I might have to make one of these playlists myself, I think. I'm going to make my own one. With hookers and blackjack. That's Futurama reference. I'm not actually going to put hookers and blackjack in it. Hey there, Matt RX. Hello again. Nice to see you again. After, like, last night as well. It's always good to see you. I am working on my guy in the bottom corner, as you can see. So this one's a bit weird because I'm actually making the Veadotube while the Veadotube is in the corner. It's weird. It's quite meta. Yeah. So this one's going to be an animated GIF, and then yeah, we got that. Duplicate that whole folder again. Can we do that? I think so. Yeah, delete. Yeah, you can. Cool. It's not that weird. I've seen people just kind of format instead of 2.5D or 3D models. Yeah, this is a lot simpler. This is literally a program that I found on itch.io that just does the work for you. All you have to do is plop the PNGs in, and you can even make them wiggle and stuff. Yeah, I don't really want one of those Veadotube things. Well, I don't want one currently. I might want one in the future, but I'm not that bothered about one that can physically blink and track my face and stuff like that, because that requires a webcam anyway, and the whole point of this thing is so I don't need to plug in a webcam. Like when I don't wanna. Right, so the main difference with these is going to be just realised. I'm getting a little bit confused now. Oh, I see. Ah, yes. Right, cherries and gentlemen, I'm off for my not a Yorkshire pudding dinner. Thanks for popping in, JD Pie. Always good to see you. Cheers for that. I'll see you another time. What's it do? Wow, wow. Wow, wow. Yeah, the soundtrack's more chill than anything that was played on. Well, other than some adventure stuff, this is more my tempo. I can't stop looking at my VTuber moving, it's fun. I can't wait to get some of these other elements working. This is mainly experimental. I'm kind of just, this might get tweaked over time, maybe off stream. I just didn't want to dedicate myself to a full illustration today. I just wanted to do something a bit fun and tinker around, and maybe I'll do more of this sometime soon. Just notice, where's head 4? That's a good question. Oh, is it in there? Ah, yes, there it is. Right. There we go. I didn't need... yeah, layer-wise, it's getting quite complicated. Right, I think... this is where I want it to be. Right, okay, so I'm going to take this into Photoshop and I'm going to see... I'm just going to make these layers and I'm going to see if I can make a GIF out of it. Should be able to. Let's see why not. It's going to be a pretty high res one though. It's going to be like 248 by 240... No, not 200. 2048 by 2048. It's a lot. It's a lot of pixels. So I don't know how that's going to work. Apparently, this program supports what do you call it? Ooh, oh hello there. Oh hey, thank you, Nuzakara. Thank you. Is that how it's pronounced, Nuzakara? Thank you for following. Much appreciated. Thanks for popping in. I am a variety streamer. I mostly do art streams, but I also do gaming streams as well. Last night I was checking out the Ukraine charity bundle that's on itch.io and trying out some of the games on there. I play a lot of Sega stuff, I play a lot of retro stuff, Switch games, stuff like that. I've been sort of trying to focus on art streams, but I do like to do the odd art stream too. So, like what I'm doing right now. I am creating... Can you believe I just started making this PNGTuber today? Well, I guess you can. It's only 2, at most 4 drawings, so it's not that complicated. Naruhado! Naruhado to you too. Oh my god, this just sounds like Sonic Adventure music, but it's not. It's from the Chocolate Street Racer. And it's rad. Right, so we want face 4 and body 4 first. Or TJ Davis. Oh wait, I had body 3? Okay, I'm confused now. That should be body 4, I think. Oh god, what have I done? Thanks. Ah, there we go, there we go. So yeah, this might move a bit slowly, but yeah. So we're going to have an animated GIF like that. I think that works. No, I might transform the hands a little bit more, but let's go with that for now. And then let's see if we can save that as a GIF. Might be a bit fiddly. Alright, but I'll do that as a save it. So I don't think you can do animated PNGs in my version of Photoshop. Right, GIF. Transparent. Cool, this is going to be a big GIF, man. Oh, it's not actually that big. It's only 130 something. Oh, I need to make the colours higher though. Yeah, that's fine. And then we'll put this in the right folder. The Chocolate Street Racer is secretly Sonic R2. Soundtrack wise. Right. Okay, let's see if that works. Is this for some reaction GIFs? This is actually for my guy in the corner, so at the moment when I hold Z, I want it to be that, so I'm going to have to do a shut mouth as well, but for now, let's see how this works. This is basically for my little PNGTuber in the corner. The character's name is Gagakun, but he's basically my avatar. Right. What am I doing now? Ah yes, let's open up the program again. The Veadotube thing. I'll put it on cam focus for a sec. Right. So where I've got this, we need to change image. Yeah, change image to shout. Let's see if that works. That's weird. It's weird. It kind of works. What the hell's going on? Yeah, he needs an open mouth as well. But otherwise, I'm kind of like that. Oh, I just noticed the colours are changing. Oh god. Because it's a GIF, I suppose. The colours have changed. Oh boy, yeah, that brown is a completely different shade. That's a bit awkward. But yeah, that will only happen when I hold Z! 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 Yeah. Okay, that kind of works. Sort of. Let's try it in this context. Wah! 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 And I'll just have to get rid of the blinking there, I suppose. Right, let's switch this back to the old fire alpaca. There we go. Right, so we need a shut mouth now with both frames. So I guess what I'll do is I'll just duplicate that. I mean, to give you an idea how friggin' Sonic R2 this song is just a lyrical version of a song that was in Sonic 3D on the Saturn. Ah! Soundtracks are underrated. Even in the Sega fandom, it's like no one pays attention to it, and I think it's fantastic. It's like totally underrated. Ah, I'll have to draw some extra stuff down here. Right. I guess that works. Maybe. Perhaps. Also got to fix this one a little bit. Rename that so I don't get confused. I don't know. Ooh, breathy. What do we do for that element? Ooh, this one's a bit kinky. Making me a bit hotter under the collar, this one. Sweating. Right, okay, so that's the mouth shut. I don't know if that really works, but I'll try it. I want to see how, like, absurd I can get with these, I guess. I think it looks like he's got a moustache rather than a mouth, though, so... might come back and... Yeah, it kind of looks more like a moustache than a mouth, so maybe let's not go that exaggerated. Let's go with, like... As for blinking, I don't think he needs blinking when this is going on. Maybe. This song, man. It's just moans. What do they call this one? Why is this one called? It's just called Moans. Something passion, probably. Oh, it's just called Passion. Okay, fair enough. Well, too sexy for Twitch. I'm gonna have to skip the. Even though I played most of it. This one's great though. This one just sounds like Van Halen or something. Oh, it's like it sounds like something like Double Dragon Neon or something, which in turn sounded like something by Van Halen. Oh, it's so good, man. So good, though. Yeah, I don't think I want to blink for this one because it's only going to be, like, on the screen a little bit. But let's save that. Let's try and make that GIF again, but this time make sure the colours are not completely different, because I think I know what I did that caused that. Back to Photoshop. Oh, I've been doing this now about 2 hours. That's not bad. Not bad. I won't make the GIF again. It's fine. Save for web. Yeah, I think I know what it was. Ah, it's web snap. That's what did it. It's the old web snap. I don't want web snap at all. Just leave it alone. Leave the colours alone. I want the colours to be identical. Thank you. Right, and now do the same thing again. With the mouth shut. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, cool. And then save GIF. Still transparent with all the colours. Good, good, good. And then we'll put shout. Mouth shut. Save that, I guess. Right, let's go back into Veadotube and sort that out. So we need to go back to screaming. Change that one. And then mouth shut. Ah! 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 Yeah, and then we just remove. There we go. So yeah, that works. So now when I go, what is going on? What's happening? What is happening? What is happening? YouTuber reaction. I guess. I don't know. When I hold Z, that's what happens. I don't know. I kind of like it. Obviously, I can make this stuff smoother. I still think the lip sync, the basic lip sync, could do with an extra frame, which I'm probably going to work on next, actually, because it still looks a bit too basic. I want at least 3 frames per motion, if that makes sense. But yeah. What is happening? Oh dear. Oh, it's fun. It's fun. Fun times were had by all, but mainly me. Mainly me. This is way too much fun, man. I wish I did this sooner. Right. So yeah, we're gonna go back to Fire Alpaca again, and we're gonna add an additional frame to the basic lip sync by using another GIF. I think GIFs are the way to go for this now. Also, I just need. I didn't double check. Hang on. Are the colours the same? Yeah, they are. They're the same. Good. Good. That's only really going to be useful when something scary happens. That's the only problem. Or if I get really angry. That is awesome. Isn't it just? I'm well pleased with that. Right, I'm definitely going to add some lip sync to... I'm going to add an additional frame to the lip sync, so a second open mouth that's slightly less open, and also the little spiky things. I think that's fair. So let's go back. Body 1, no, body 2, that's face 2. Where is face 2? Oh, it's all the way up here. Huh. Yeah, there it is. Right, so we want another one of these, but it's a duplicate. Yeah, face 1B, I guess. Yeah, glad you're enjoying it, because I am most definitely enjoying it. I'm having a lot of fun with this. It's like somewhere between illustrating and animating. Well, it's technically animation, but you know what I mean. Yeah, in terms of streaming over the next week, I'm probably going to stream something maybe Sunday maybe. Yeah, this definitely needs a additional frame, I think. Be basically the same, just less of it. Something like that. Woo, woo, woo. Possibly. Right, let's see what song's going to come up now. I hasn't got to the Pound Down Will Smith yet. I'm waiting for that to come up. Oh, the colours are right there. Yeah. Just like that. And where you've got the little lines here as well. I'll have to do this for the blinking frames as well, I just realised. Hopefully this works. Again, it's all very experimental. I don't know if it's going to work or not. It might. Emphasis on might. So I need to take that and add it to the blinking frames. Where you replace blink. On B, so I don't get confused. Oh, I didn't put the okay. Yeah, this one doesn't have the oh, interesting. I might have to go back and fix that. Yeah, just noticed that. Oh, there it is. There it is. God, this music is so... The specific year this game came out, like the year 2000. The song is the year 2000 personified. Yeah, there we go. Ah. Okay, let's try this. Let's render these in PNGTuber. Again, these are going to be GIFs. Instead of what I had. Okay. I'm just doing this off screen, can't quite see what I'm doing, it's fine. Just like... maybe not that fast, maybe slower. 0.2. Yeah, 0.2 looks good. This will be like talk. Talk eyes shut. Talk eyes shut. Dot GIF. And then same again. And then just talk. Right, let's put this in the thing and let's have a look. See if that improves the general lip sync. Let's have a look. So, where we've got that, let's change that image to talk. Ah ha 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 ha. I am talking. I might get rid of the bobbin actually. I am talking. Wee. Ah. It kind of works. PNGTuber avatar looks so good. The blinking and bobbing makes it really alive. Oh, cheers. Hey there, Asher4. Good to see you. You basically inspired this stream, so thanks for that. You inspired the idea for me to finally get on my butt and do this. Yeah, I just need to replace the talking eyes shut. There we go. So then when I'm talking, it should hopefully work. Yeah, I think so. Oh, you haven't seen this yet either. When I hold Z, this happens! Ah! Ah! So if anything scary ever happens, I just have to remember to hold Z! Hold Z! Hold Z! Yeah, so yeah, that's what we got. That's what we got so far, but I've got some more ideas that I'm gonna throw in. Yeah, I do think that has actually helped a little bit. Let's put it back on the context of the corner. Yeah, there we go. I didn't know you could do this with PNGTuber. Yeah, basically it supports animated GIFs. So I've just got some 2-frame GIFs for both the talking and the shouting, screaming. I might need a rant one as well. Whenever I go into one of my rants, I might need to make a button I can hold for when I'm ranting about how you pronounce rice tar. Yeah, or something like that, you know, some stupid first world problems. Yeah, I really like how this works actually. I think it's working quite nicely. So yeah, the next thing I want to try is a button I can hold for when Cherry T is speaking. Digital games are taking over. Ah! Maybe I need like a proper laughing one as well. Or maybe I could just have one. Oh, you know what? I'll do that now because that'll be easy. All I'd have to do is make a new state. Let's make another new state, but this one only has the eyes shut. Yeah, let's do that. So, what do we want? This one? Hang on. Yeah, eyes shut. Yeah, and then this one would be talk eyes shut. There we go. Yeah, so this one would just be that. And then we'll make a key for that. Let's make it, I don't know, X. Alright. So now, if I want to just have my eyes shut the whole time, I can I'll just hold X and then that will happen. Yeah. That way I can sort of control the blinking. Obviously I don't want to control the blinking all the time. I don't want to sit here like going like this. Blink. Blink. Yeah. Oh god, I left him on it. Oh god, that's weird. I have to like turn them off. Oh god. Oh no, I broke it. Oh no, I broke it. I can't turn off. How do I go back to the normal one? Oh no, I'm stuck. I don't know how to. Oh god, I broke it. I can't go back to the default. Oh, maybe because the default doesn't have a key. Maybe default should have a key. You know what? Let's put that as said. Said is default. X is screaming. Or maybe C is screaming? Yeah, let's try that. C. X. But this one needs to be, instead of, yeah, this one just needs to be a button press. Right, let's see if that works. So, this is me holding that button down. Yep. Ah! And if ever it gets stuck now, I can just press that button and it will just immediately go to it. Ah! Ah! Oh, see, look, it broke again. So I have to press that button. So that's a bit weird. I have to sort of break. I have to. If I press both of these buttons, it breaks, and it defaults to the screaming one. So yeah, that I've put it. I've put in a little precaution just in case that happens. Right, okay. This has only taken me just over well, probably more like 3 hours because I was doing a little bit of this off stream. But, yeah. Oh, we're getting into like the country music from Metropolis Street Racer now. This stuff is cheesy as hell. And I might even skip some of it because it's just country music. Let's close that in there. Let's just reopen this. So yeah, I've got not bad considering the quality. Ah, cheers. Yeah, I mean, like the head and the body were already in Illustrator from that illustration right there. I basically just used that head. I'm kind of cheating, really. Well, not cheating. It's the same character, but you know what I mean. Ah, you know what now? Now that I've done the eyes just permanently shut, I kind of want to do a toothy grin for that one instead. So, like, when I do this, it's like... I mean, it works anyway, but if I had, like, a toothy grin as well... I can control the blinking now, it's fun. Ah! Yeah, I've still got a few other ideas. I want to do some different poses. The only thing I'm not crazy on is the position of the arms. Because what I really wanted was for him to be, like, leaning on this border. Because that border is quite common on these videos. Let me have a look. I might be able to just move it around. I'm going to get up and I'm going to move across and I'm going to sit down over there. Yeah, I sort of wanted him to be like hanging along here, sort of like this. But it crops off, so I'd have to draw more body and shrink it for that to work. Or I could just blow it up. Make it bigger. Maybe here, perhaps? Nah, I don't know. I'm trying to find a good, like, place for him to be. I don't want him to be too big either. Especially if I'm doing an art stream, I want to be able to obscure him for, like, the speed paints. Or I might just turn him off for speed paint videos. I don't know. I think that's good. Yeah, I think that works. Definitely want to reposition the git. I think that's good where you got it. Ah, cool. Okay, that's good. Yeah. Basically, the whole point of doing this is so I don't need to plug in my webcam because I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4 USB ports on this laptop, and sometimes I need the webcam, the mic, the tablet, and one of my USBs is being used by my adapter that plugs in the what do you call it? The internet cable, so I get pure internet, the purest of internet, as in, you know, wired. I have got a Ethernet port on my laptop, but I think it's broken, so well, I'm pretty certain it's stopped working properly, so that's why I'm using a USB is wasted by that, basically. Right, so I am going to go get a glass of water or something, and I will be back in a sec. I'll just leave you with this song, I guess. Yeah, we'll do that. I'll be back in a sec. Ew.
Oh.
TJ Davis, that's who you're thinking of. Yeah, it's TJ Davis. So yeah, this is what I got. He is actually kind of like... Oh, also... Hang on. Ah!
Oh.
Hello!
Oh wow.
I am shouting! And I can also control the blinking now. I've sort of made a separate one just for blinking. So if I want to hold it down...
Oh.
Ah! Ah! It's so fun. This is the most fun I've had in ages. It's just really, it's really quite fun. So I'm going to come up with some other stuff. Here, you speak for a sec.
Hey.
So yeah, what I'm going to do... Is that it? Just hey? Just hey?
Hey you.
Sausages. Come on.
Greg the sausage roll in the Christmas picture book.
Yeah. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to make another one of these where the mouth doesn't move. And it'll be like, looking off screen as you're speaking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what I want to do.
Hmm.
I think that'd be a good so it won't look like this character has two voices.
Oh yeah.
Because we're quite often in the same room, so yeah, I think I'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
We'll figure that out. Shouldn't be too complicated. I'm probably going to do some tinkering with this off stream, but I've only been doing this for like 2 hours, so I'm quite impressed with what I've managed to pull off in such a short amount of time.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So let's do.
I told you about it yesterday, but yeah, there is actually a children's picture book called Greg the Sausage Roll, and it's written by Lad Baby.
What?
Yeah.
Listen. I'll call this one Listen.
Yeah, because there's this whole like culture around like Greg's and their sausage
Oh
rolls.
god, Greg's is getting weird. I don't know what that's all about. We'll rub these eyes out.
Like people are so obsessed with Greg's that people ask like you know.
And there's that whole line of Greg's clothes in Primark
In
for some
Primark,
reason.
yeah.
Why would you want to wear clothes that just have a logo of Greg's on them? That just makes it look like you work for them.
Or just a photo of a sausage roll.
A photo? Oh, I mean, that's kind of funny, to be fair.
Just
And all, the whole sausage roll thing's been kind of done to death by a certain person.
Oh, Lad Baby.
Yeah, like it was mildly funny the first year. 3 years in a row, not so much. Getting a bit old.
I know they say they're doing it for charity, but
Oh yeah, they are doing it for charity, but it still doesn't make it funny. Maybe a different one
all
now.
the songs are about like are just parodies but about like sausage rolls.
Yeah, it was funny the first time, not so much every other time.
Built this city on sausage rolls, or whatever that.
Yeah. Didn't they get like Elton John involved? In
Last year they did, yeah.
Yeah.
The vegan sausage rolls are legit though.
Oh yeah. There's nothing wrong with their food. I'm not saying.
No,
I'm not saying they're bad. I just think this country's got a bit of a thing for them that's a bit strange. It's getting a bit out of control. Right, so I'm gonna put like a little speech bubble. See if this works.
Good, even if you could animate the eyes to make it look like listening as well.
Oh, well, the eyes?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've moved them. I've moved the pupils, but that's all I've done so far.
Oh, and you're going to put like,
I'm putting like a little speech bubble.
yeah, and some like triple dots or something.
Yeah.
Make it look like,
Oh god, this song. This is the cheesiest frigging country song in this game. I was getting bored of a Dreamcast relaxing music playlist, which had been a bunch of clinky plonky pianos, so I put Metropolis Street Racer on instead. Oh god, this is just cringe, this one. I mean, I get it, they wanted to put country music in for the American levels, but oof. Also,
like...
the lyrics are kind of effed up. Long, long road. Yes. Let's skip that. Ah, here's the Poundland Will Smith. There he is.
Oh yeah.
This is so funny. It's just like knockoff Will Smith. I think I showed you this before.
That's no problem, Asher.
Just letting you may drift in and out of chat. I'm at work at the moment. That's cool. I mean, I'm surprised you're doing this from. I'm surprised you're watching this at work. Like, how dare you? I'm joking, but like, it's amazing. Oh my god, this song is the worst. Gotta hear this. It's just.
That actually is like Poundland Will Smith.
Yeah, exactly. That's totally what it is.
Like, It does sound like it's something you'd hear in a Poundland at that.
I mean, even if he's just lurking, I'm cool with that. That's much. Just watching is massively appreciated, especially when, especially if you're at work or something. That's like, oh, there's so more.
Oh yeah, oh, all like that.
Yeah, and then what I might do is put a drop shadow on it so you can see it a bit better.
Yeah, I'm still working in mountain level in
Oh yeah. Maybe.
The one with the Spike Go.
Oh yeah.
Because I haven't got all the coins in there yet.
Yeah.
Coins first, then pacifism. Yeah, profit over pacifism.
I might need you later to test this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can test it without you being here, but you know what I mean. Sounds like it's got little elements of Jet Set Radio in it. Those are weird, man. That's the first time they've made one of those new flavours that actually tastes like a new flavour and not just something they've done before with a different name.
Yes.
Yep, this is also Metropolis Street Racer. Every single song in this soundtrack is by Richard Jakes, and they basically asked him to do every genre imaginable, and he just sat there and was like, "Yep, I can do that. I can do Will Smith if you want. I can try anyway. I can attempt it."
And yes, you heard right. Mince pie flavoured potato chips.
Mince pie flavoured chips. Yeah, and they do actually kind of taste like that, I guess.
They do.
Kind of.
Well, I mean, mince pies are meant to be like sweet, like pastries.
Yeah.
But how often do you get like crisps or like potato chips that taste sweet?
Yeah.
We do that with some blanket flavour.
Yeah. Oh yeah, basically, Metropolis Street Racer's soundtrack is stealth Sonic R2 in places because of all the TJ Davis stuff. Does this work for listening? I still think the face looks a little bit weird. I think it's mainly the eyes.
Well, if you like, gonna animate it,
Well,
I'd just like animate the people.
you reckon?
Yeah.
In what way?
Like have them go up and down, like
Oh, you reckon? Yeah, I suppose that could work.
maybe tilt his head slightly as well.
I've got to play that one then. Yeah, Metropolis Street Racer's soundtrack is really underrated, like in terms of like say the soundtrack. So I only really kind of got into it recently actually because I didn't really play that game that much.
Yeah.
But it is a good game.
Maybe like tilt his head about. No,
yeah, I'll see what I can do.
like in cartoons where they just go.
What is that mouth you were just doing?
I don't know.
No.
Oh, sorry, I just said it. I'm sprayed it.
Oh god, this one's really cheesy as well. This one's just trying to sound like some knock-off of something. I think we've played most of the best songs from the soundtrack. Oh god, some of them are too cheesy for my liking.
Let me know when you want me to start cooking though.
Oh yeah, sure thing.
I think I'm going to do like a chickpea tikka masala.
Oh, okay.
I'll do chicken in your one, but yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember which ones of these are the good ones.
Gotta have the extra fibre, man.
Oh, there we go. That's a bit more like it. Oh, also, I don't know if you heard it earlier, but there's a song in this game that is literally Green Grove Zone from Sonic 3D on the Saturn, but with lyrics, and it's the best thing. It's the best thing in the whole game. Like,
Yeah,
I do love cheese, but I don't blame you. I've lost the context of what that was about. Okay. Still think I don't think that eye works with that pupil. Maybe I should change the pupil slightly. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, after the kind of doctor appointment I had today, I'm thinking, gotta have a bit more fibre, man.
Yeah, that's fair.
Alright, just back downstairs, but
Okay. Yeah, I guess so. I'll just have to remember to press it when it happens. Oh. Wanting to switch to music. Ah, I see, yeah. Yeah, some of the genres in that game are just like not my flavour. I think most of the best radio stations, because they're basically songs for like radio stations in each country in that game, because it had London, Tokyo, and somewhere in San Francisco, I think. Because of course it did. Every Dreamcast game has San Francisco in it. Rubber, please. Thank you. Start them again. Yeah, I suppose he's probably right. Having the eyes move up and down a little bit might work. But when I use that one, he's not actually gonna like animate much. Don't like the mouth now. I'm gonna redo that as well. Yeah, I wanted relaxing music, not corny music, I guess. Yeah, I kind of want to do one of these Dreamcast relaxing playlists, because I reckon there's a lot of music that's just not in a lot of those playlists, because they all just put Sonic Adventure and plunky plunky piano music and call it a day, when there's so much more they could be working with from obscure games. Maybe the eyebrows could be different as well. Just changing everything at this point. It's supposed to be only slightly different yet. I think we're getting into like the Tokyo music now. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There's just a few like really obscure Dreamcast games that I could throw into that playlist as well. So you know what, I might do this. I'll probably put it on my like burner YouTube channel that no one knows exists, but has a couple like Dreamcast soundtrack rips on it, including Sega Tetris and some random tennis game on the Dreamcast that has some pretty good music. Yeah, so that. And we want place 2 listen. The main difference with this one will be the bubbles bigger. just randomly change into a rubber, please? Notice that little dot. Nothing too important, but nip it in the bud. One on there. Yeah. That works. Yeah. And then the other thing I'll do is just maybe move the eyes a little bit, but not too much. It's like, yeah, actually. I liked it fine before. Yeah, it's only really the yeah, possibly. Let's save that. The wife goes by Cherry, is that correct? Meant to say hi earlier, but I didn't want to embarrass myself if I was wrong. Yeah, Cherry T or Cherry Terrier is the username. We're not actually married yet, but we are engaged. So, I mean, it's just funny, even though it's been described as my wife. One day we'll get there. Nah, that's cool. That's cool. We have been together a long time, so technically, wife should be the right term. You just haven't got around to it yet. We try to focus on. We kind of want to buy a house first, and then once we get that done, then the other things, the other life things can happen after the fact. I think the house part is most important because time is ticking and the prices are rising as we speak. So, yeah, we need to really get on with that this year. I already saved this, didn't I? I'll save again for safety. We really need to find more things. Weddings are expensive. Yeah, there's that too. There's that too. Oh look, there's a little mouse right by my eyes. Ah. Right, I'm going to go back into Photoshop real quick. Back into Photoshop. Oh. So we've got 0.2, I think. Yeah, so we've got. So that'll be like the listening animation, I guess. Not sure about the eyes, but that looks a bit weird. But we'll try it anyway. And if we don't like it, we can soon revert it, can't we? I'll save that as a GIF. I'll just call it listen, I guess. Hey, listen! Listen, GIF. Maybe just blinking? Oh yeah, I could do blink. Oh yeah, I should probably do blinking for this as well. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I think blinking would make sense. Yeah, I haven't done any blinking for this yet, so I should do that. I'll put this one in first, just to see how it looks. We will go back into the program that's name I can't pronounce. Veadotube. Veadotube. Right, so now we have this one, this one, this one, and then we want one more here. And it's going to be. Oh right. Oh, I just realised I should probably do a listen that doesn't have the. Yeah, it would make more sense for that to be the. Yeah, so this one won't bob up and down either, it'll just be like that. Yeah, I think that could work. Maybe I need to change these as well. Because at the moment he's still opening his mouth and stuff. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, well, and then this one we need to hotkey it to. I'm going to put it on V. I'm just going to put them all in the bottom row. So hotkey, what's the hotkey on that one again? That's not telling me, that's weird. Oh, looks good actually. Yeah, I just need to put some blinking, I think. Yeah. Alright, I've got some ideas. So let's make it so that is a toggle, I guess? So like, rather than holding it, I want to make it so you just press it. Right. No, it's got to hold it. That's weird. Let's just check out the other ones work. So that one does that. Oh, it's breaking again. I don't think it likes me doing this many things. Ah. Okay, yeah. Obviously I still need to sort out the blinking mouth. But I've got an idea for that. Quite simple. Just do one of these without the speech bubble. Don't save it, just. Oh, now left it on the thing, haven't I? So that's yeah. It would be interesting if we could detect the tone of the voice and activate Zaply, but that's pretty complex, I'll bet. Yeah, I can't see that being. That would be amazing. But I think what I'll have to do is when Stacey speaks, I'll just have to. Do the same here. Delete these frames temporarily. I'm going to save it. And then this will be another GIF. Oh yeah, tone of voice would be amazing, but I'm not sure how that would work. Right, so we'll do listen, no bubble. No bubble, not O bubble. O bubble. There you go. I'm guessing you can, but if that were my program, I'd just charge for functions like that. Yeah, I mean this program's called Mini, so I don't know if that means there's a maxi, a full version. I don't know. So we're not going to save that. I'll just cut all that stuff off. Okay, keep that as is. Yeah. Save that. This is the one that's supposed to sound like Oasis or something. Oh god, it really does. This one's just trying to sound like Oasis. Poundland Oasis. Right, you know what? I'm gonna find another soundtrack now because I think we've done the best stuff on this. Well, we're thinking of chill Dreamcast music. Hopefully someone's actually ripped this. Ah, nice. Yeah, there we go. Cosmic Smash. Pretty criminally underrated game. Probably out of the scope of the budget. Yeah, exactly. This program is technically free. You can pay for it if you want, but it is technically free. Yeah, right, so let's go in here. Oh wait, not this one, this one. Listen one. Right, so we got that. Listen, no bubble. So yeah, then when it speaks, is that a bit weird? Does that look odd? Okay. And then I'll do some blinking ones next. Oh, I've got to turn it back off. That's, yeah. And then the make it happen. B to make it happen. I think that works. Yeah, I don't see why not. And then I just let go when I'm speaking, and then go there. Kind of works. Blue Stinger. Oh hell yeah! Most of that soundtrack is just a bunch of like movie soundtrack, really stereotypical soundtrack, like really up your bum, like stuff like that. I think I like it without the blinking. Oh, okay, because I could try it with the blinking, just so he looks alive and he's not like like as he's listening, he's not like, yeah, because he needs to blink occasionally, I think. I'll try it with the blinking and we'll see what we think. Let's go back to... Oh, you mean the blinking bubble? Oh, you prefer it without the blinking? Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. It does seem a bit... it does look a bit fiddly. Yeah, you're probably right there, actually. It is a bit... it does sort of come in and out a bit too much. Also, on this view, it's a bit hard to see, so I might have to put a stroke around it or something. Yeah, I think you're right. I'll leave it. It's more distraction for perpetual vision. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I'm also going to put a stroke or something around the bubble to make it work better. This is... Oh yeah, that should be fine. So yeah, pop filter test. I don't have a pop filter, I just have a blue snowball mic and that's it. I don't even have a pop filter. Wait, wrong one. Oh god, I love this. Yeah, so what was I doing? Oh, I've lost my train of thought. Ah! So they're the two things. Oh yes, blinking. So I'll have to, yeah, skip the eyes from this one, I guess. Just put that in there as a additional place. Duplicate that one. Place the thingy. Where are they? Oh, wait. Yeah, good question. Where are they? Ah, that's where they are. I'm getting confused with my layers now. We won't need... Oh, yeah, this is going to have to be a separate thing. I'd like to upgrade to a blue mic. I've had this blue mic for like well over a decade. In fact, we actually have two because Cherry T bought one before we moved in together quite some time back as well. Oh, I don't know if I'd call it fancy. It's It's decent. It does the job. Let's to listen, blink. It's getting complicated now. Kind of. Still flat. That's the first listen blink. And then you've got this one. Do the cave. Listen blink. And what are you rocking at the moment, mic wise? You've got like a headset or yeah, like a headphone thing. I don't know how much they are nowadays, but they used to be quite. We managed to get ours quite reasonable. Alright, so. Save that. Just quickly chuck it in Photoshop and do the GIF for it. PNGTuber. The only thing with this soundtrack is I don't think it would be. I have a £30 Amazon USB mic. I'd like an XLR mic, to be honest. I use a Veadotube LP2 headset with a mic attachment though, specifically for that model. Works well, I think. Yeah, I think your voice always sounds crystal clear in the streams I've watched. By the way, I have been in a couple of your streams. There was one I think you were playing Ape Escape a while back, Asher 4. And the only reason I wasn't in the chat was because I couldn't get my verification stuff to work for some reason on that day. It was like saying, oh, verify your email, blah, 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 to be in the chat, because obviously you got it set up that way, which is fair enough. But for some reason it wasn't confirming the verification for some reason, so... Yeah, it was the day I followed. Yeah, I was going to say hello and then I couldn't. But yeah. Alright, so what are we doing here? We're doing listen blink. And we're doing listen blink. 2. There we go. Yeah, I guess that works. Alright, so guys. So we got listen. Well, we don't want listen no bubble anymore. We want listen blink. There we go. Now I'll go back into. That's cool. Lurking's always appreciated. I don't mind in the slightest, if I'm honest. Oh wow, that chat on this screen is actually a little bit cropped off in a weird way. Let's check that. Oh yeah, it's way off the screen. Didn't even notice that. Move that over there so you can actually see it. Yeah. What was I doing here? Oh, I keep forgetting what I'm doing now. Right, so we want to go back to this one. Yeah, I'm going to turn off the this thing. Just replace it with the same listen. Yeah, the soundtrack's already long enough. Oh wait, I used the wrong one. Just listen. There we go. And then these two will both be listen blink. Change image. Listen blink. Right, I think that could work. And he just blinks occasionally. I wonder if he should be like doing some kind of. Ooh, that was a bit weird. Oh, why is it jerking like that? That's a bit annoying. Jerky. Yeah, maybe while listening, could be doing that. I don't know why it's jerking up and down like that. It shouldn't be doing that at all. It shouldn't be jerking at all. Right. What about no? None of those. Maybe no. Maybe this one? Maybe this one? Nah, maybe no movement at all would be best for this. Just no movement at all. Yeah, right. So yeah, we've got that, and then when I hold V, this happens. And yeah, I think the blinking works. Today's just great timing, to be honest, because Wednesday I'm free for the whole shift essentially. It gives focus to the speech bubble. Yeah, definitely. Just wondering if I should put more. Right, let's have a look. Put it in this corner again, and let's try it again. Yeah, it's still a bit hard to see, I feel. Mainly because it's white. Some kind of stroke might help this. Yeah, some kind of stroke might help this. Ooh. Oh! Okay, I think I've stumbled on something. Oh! I think I must have a shortcut on OBS that teleports to that scene. Oh! How did I do that? Because every time I press this button it goes back here. Why is it doing that? I didn't ask it to do that. Oh, that's a bit worrying. Maybe I have to just be... Oh, okay, that's fine. Ooh, oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing. There's some kind of shortcut key on my... Ooh, I'm gonna have to have a look where that is. Where in OBS would that be? Was it not supposed to? No, it's not supposed to do that. There must be a hotkey somewhere that's doing that. I haven't got any hotkeys on OBS whatsoever. Or at least I don't think I have. No, there's no hotkeys whatsoever, so I don't know why it's doing that. There is literally no hotkeys. That's really strange. Yeah, settings hotkeys. Yeah, I don't see any with the letter, because I basically put it on, I think it's the letter X or C. But there's no, I haven't got any hotkeys at all. It would be cam focus, wouldn't it? Switch to scene. Maybe just press the bin button just in case. Let's try that again. Because it shouldn't be doing that. Is it this button? This, yeah. I don't know why it keeps going to that scene. The cam focus. I did not ask for that. Like if I go over here. Yeah, it keeps changing to that scene. I didn't ask for that. I didn't ask for this for OBS. I didn't ask for it. I did not ask for this. Yeah. That's very curious. That's very curious. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out what that is. You didn't ask for this, you didn't choose this. Works for the demonstration in this stream at least. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh wow, that soundtrack is incredibly short. Well, I guess we'll be going back to Sega Rally 2 then. Because I've played that one a few times on the streams, but I'm running out of stuff to listen to. Wait, wasn't there like a playlist, an actual video that just had the whole thing? Oh, there it is. Let's go back. There we go. Yeah. The All Bleed is pretty relaxing. Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely, totally. I do actually need to play that game sometime, though. I do have it, and I have been considering selling it because it's worth a lot of money. But only because I've barely played it and I couldn't get past the first level. But maybe if I stream it, I might get into it. I don't know. I found that game really difficult. I couldn't get past the first boss or the guy with the chainsaw or whatever it was. Yeah, this soundtrack's quite loud. I might need to turn this down a little bit. There. Right. I'm going to. I'm trying to figure out what could possibly be causing this hot hotkey because I have not set that hotkey at all. That does not exist. That is not a hotkey that exists. It's the cam focus scene. There are no hotkeys. Why you do this? Cam focus. Switch to scene. What if I put that letter that's doing it and then bin it? Yeah? Maybe? I'm so confused. You have to constantly check for traps, and I don't think I found the goggles to disarm them. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I haven't got any of these hotkeys set up. I've never used them. I'm not very good when it comes to remembering shortcuts on any program. I usually just what's the word? I just go to the corner and press the buttons. I know it's technically quicker to use shortcut keys, but my brain is quicker at just clicking file and clicking the thing. I can remember Control and Z. Yeah, that's like the extent. And I don't even have to remember those now because I've got them set up on my tablet. Yeah. Which one was it again? That one. So the letter C. The letter C. Is there properties in relation to this scene? Transition override? None. Okay. Well, I guess I won't worry about it right now. I won't worry about it for now. I'm trying to think what else I could do with this now. I've pretty much done everything I wanted to do in terms of just the basics. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much wrapped up here actually. I know this has been quite a short one. Well, I say short, it's been 3 hours, but I think I might actually wrap this up here because I'm quite happy with where this is right now. I will probably do more with it. Like I'm considering a drop shadow and stuff like that, but that might be a bit boring to watch on stream, so I'm probably gonna... Alt and Enter is the full screen shortcut, yeah. Let's press it again. See, so it only does it if it's focused on OBS. So if I unfocus OBS, it's fine. It's totally fine. It's weird. I don't know why that's the case. Is it just me, or is the lip sync for the screaming one not as good? I will probably do a angry one of these at some point, but I think for today, I think that's good. I think it's good for today. Yeah. I think I'm going to wrap it up here actually, which I've actually got like 7 viewers right now. That's pretty cool. That's quite a lot for me. But yeah, I think I'm going to wrap this up. Unfortunately, there's no one else online that I know to raid out to, so have a good day all. Yep, yeah, so I guess one thing I could do real quickly is where I've got the background layer. Let's put a new image there. Let's find a image that could go behind it, just for the fun of it. Let's find one. What would be? It was a fun stream. Thank you. It was incredibly fun for me to do. I really enjoyed it. Let's have a look. What could go behind? What could I put behind? Let's just chuck something back there. I don't really care what it is right now. Oh, it's on the wrong. Hang on. There. Oh, shrink it. Let's put a random JPEG. There we go. Let's see what random JPEG looks behind it. There we go. Yeah, that'll do for now. Hedgehog, Hedgehog, and Were Rabbit and Runaway Brain, Mickey. I will change this later. I'll find something that works. Maybe I'll illustrate something for the background. That might be a good idea. Oh, hang on. I know what I could put. Let me find in... Oh, this song's so good. Right. Where do I want to go? Not my videos. The other one. There we go. Right. Something that would suit. Oh, that's really small again. I could do this for now. Just so we've got something different back here. But I'm definitely going to have to put some kind of drop shadow. Also, there's a slight ghosting around the character that's kind of bugging me. Actually, it's a werehog snort. I mean, werehog, the term werehog makes no sense because the were part means human. So technically it should be a hedge wolf. If they wanted to be accurate, it should have been called Sonic the Hedgewolf. That would have made more sense. But whatever. Werehog sounds funnier and cooler, I guess. I don't know. But yeah. Okay, I'm going to pop off now, and I will see you guys enough time. I'll probably work on this some more, maybe over the weekend, or I'm probably going to stream some more games from the itch.io. Hey, look at that. I just realised that's layered wrong, but I guess it's fine. Mix it up. Yeah, that's it. That needs to be in front of me. In front of that. Man-hog. Sonic movie original design. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to tinker with this some more off stream, and I might even use this for the next stream, just as is, and see how it plays out, and play video games and see if I can handle holding buttons like this and doing all this kind of stuff like this. I think that'd be fun. Yeah, okay, I'll see you guys later on, and yeah. Have a good one. Bye. Ah! Oh, wait, wrong one. Ah! Yeah, bye.